Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we have two of the BoxyCharm base boxes for November 2020. I honestly don't know how I'm getting my BoxyCharm boxes so quickly now, but I am. And I have two accounts. I have an account so that I can get Lux every 3 months, and also I have an account so that we can do some experiments. We started a new experiment this month. This is the month of November. It's gonna go for November, January, and February. The idea for this experiment came from the lovely Catherine McCarty over on her channel. She private messaged me. This was not something she said publicly, so I don't know if I even should be saying it, but she said, what if you choose the least expensive choice or the most expensive choice? What kind of box would you get? Would you get better items if you choose the least expensive choice? That seems to make sense to me. I feel like she might have something there. Will the box with the lowest retail value choice have better contents for the other items than the box with the highest value choice? So I picked the lowest possible and the highest possible in November. I don't remember what I picked, but as soon as I open it up, I'll remember. Her theory makes sense though, right? Because BoxyCharm wants their box within a specific range of prices. So if you're picking an item that's valued at $40 or you're picking one valued at $18, you might get much better items than the one with the 18. So that means if you're looking at the options and you don't know which one to pick because you don't like them all or you love them all, picking the one with the lowest value might actually be better for your box. We're about to find out. So I just pulled this card out and this is my lowest price. So the lowest price item that you could choose for customization for November was the Jouer Lip Enhancer. And I got variation 41 with this box. And for this box, we chose, so the next two, I remember this now, two of them were about the same. One was the Benefit Ka-Brow and one was the Milk Makeup Kush Waterproof Mascara. Both of them had the same MSRP, $24. I chose Milk Makeup because it's cruelty-free and I'd rather support a cruelty-free brand than Benefit Cosmetics, which is not a cruelty-free brand. In this one, we got variation 33. So I'm gonna look up the box weight really quick because I always forget to give you that, and I'll give you the weight for each variation as I pull it out. Right off the bat though, in the first box, I see that we get a Natasha Denona 25% off site-wide, off the Natasha Denona site. So I'm really happy that I didn't buy the Natasha Denona palette, that new one. I was thinking about buying it during the Sephora sale, but I was spending way too much money. Video coming very soon about that. So I ended up dropping that out of my cart really early on actually, because I really wanted the Pat McGrath palette more. So you gotta make hard choices when you love makeup. And that was 20% off. Now I get 25% off if I can get that palette on her site. So I love that. So let's start with variation 33. This is the one with the more expensive choice, the Milk Makeup for $24. This box weight was 1.1 pounds. We'll start with the first product, the Milk Makeup. This, I have used this before. I actually have one. It gets really bad ratings because it is called a waterproof, Kush Waterproof Mascara. And it's not waterproof. I can also attest to the fact that it's not waterproof. If you're in the shower or a pool or something, it will run. There is no way that this is waterproof. But I really love the feel of it because it's infused with hemp oil. So personally, that's what I like about it. I don't care that it's not waterproof. I actually like that I can take it off. So even though it says waterproof, if you're afraid of waterproof mascara, don't be afraid of this one. They're totally lying about being waterproof. And like I said, I know that one is cruelty-free. Up next, I have the Peach and Lily. This is a K-Beauty brand, and they're a cruelty-free K-Beauty brand. It's not easy to find those. Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. It says Deep Cleanse and Soothe with chamomile and camellia. The box says it's cruelty-free, it's non-toxic, it's gluten-free, and vegan. Love all those things. And then let's see if we see anything else about skin type or anything here. This has licorice root. That's really good for brightening and like texture on your skin. It has the chamomile, very soothing product. It also has Centella asiatica. It's known as Cica. Again, that's kind of like a healing soother, all of that good stuff. This has cucumber extract, peach extract, hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid, so there's definitely going to be some moisturizing going on here, and sodium hyaluronate, so another deep moisturizer. That's actually my favorite. Tocopherol, that's vitamin E. It also has sodium acetylated hyaluronate. Okay, I'm getting the feeling this is gonna be for dry skin, the fact that it has that many hyaluronic acids in it. It has ginger root extract, aloe leaf juice, rosemary leaf extract. I'm really looking for fragrance, but I figured I might as well read some off to you while I'm here. From what I can tell, it's a very long list, so I might have missed it, but from what I can tell, it is a fragrance-free product. But I have a feeling this is gonna be for dry skin just based on the ingredients. Let's go with this little guy. It is from Alamar Cosmetics. I remember we got some brushes from Alamar Cosmetics and it was sisters, maybe they were both Dominican, and they really wanted to add like a colorful vibe, but also quality products. But this now is their Pero Primero primer. My Spanish pronunciation is not good. This has water, beeswax, jojoba esters, shea butter. A lot of great stuff in here. I like that it says sticky pigment base. I don't love that. I like the silky ones a little bit more, but if you wanted to use probably glitter, the sticky ones work really good if you wanted to use like a pressed glitter. From what I remember, that brand was also cruelty-free last time. Next we have from Yensa, and Yensa Pumpkin Turmeric 2-in-1 Radiance Polishing Mask is what we got. Yensa is actually a brand, not a sister brand, but the same creator for Yensa is the creator for Perlice or Perlici. I don't know exactly how you say that brand. The same person. She was like an evil villain in Power Rangers, and Yensa is one of her brands as well. This says it has 8 super orange essence, so it looks like all the products are orange. It has pumpkin, turmeric, papaya, grapefruit, ginger, carrot, honey, and orange. This side said yes to superfoods, Asian botanicals, real results, multitasking, and high performance ingredients. No to parabens, sulfates, mineral oil. I love it when things don't have mineral oil in them. Phthalates, and animal cruelty. So it looks like it's also a cruelty-free brand. That makes sense to me because Perlici or Perlice was also a cruelty-free brand. This one's first ingredient is actually soybean oil. So if you have a soy allergy, that will not work out for you. Then sugar. Looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a scrub, then glycerin, then water. It also has rice powder, which will be a good exfoliator as well. Did it say exfoliating? I guess it said polishing mask. That totally makes sense. And then last but not least, I did see this on a spoiler and I was hoping that I would get it. It is the Natasha Denona Peak Palette. It looks like from this little info card that this was made exclusively for BoxyCharm. It worries me when something's made exclusively for a box because sometimes that means the quality is just a little bit under the brand's normal quality. Now, Natasha Denona has amazing quality, so subpar Natasha Denona is still probably good everything else. That is box 1, our box with our more expensive pick. Now let's go into box 2 really quick. Box 2 is variation 41, and this one was £1 on my shipping slip. Let's start with the product that I selected, and we know that I don't use lip products most of the time. I did not check these ingredients out yet, but I'm pretty sure it probably has something that I don't use. But we're doing this for science. We're doing this for the experiment, and this retail value was lower than the other two. That's the rules of the experiment. This is from Jouer. It's the Essential Lip Enhancer Lip Conditioning Treatment. And the retail value for this one was $17. So it's not much of a difference. It's $7 difference from the other two options that were more expensive. I'm already looking at the ingredients and it does contain beeswax. It also contains shea butter. It contains castor seed oil, soybean oil, again, vitamin E. I don't use things that contain beeswax, but I'm gonna use it for the purposes of this video. Jouer is actually a Leaping Bunny certified company, so we love that here. I got another Natasha Denona Peak palette, so we will save this for my 5K giveaway. By the way, this video is part of the 4K giveaway, so make sure you're commenting down below by the end of this video. This will be in the 5K giveaway. It won't be in the 4K one. We already announced the 4K one. I have to do a 5K one anyways, so that's perfect. The next item I got is from Earth Harbor, and this is their Helios Anti-Pollution Youth Ampoule. I know this is a cruelty-free brand, and I also think everything they have is vegan. She said on the website that she started her business in a treehouse kitchen, which I think is so, so adorable and cute. Wow, this is so pretty. Ombre color, like light pink to this beautiful rosy color. This is so, so pretty. It's a glass container, good skincare, needs a glass container. Floral scented. This looks like just a bunch of combinations of oils. It has grapeseed oil, it has cranberry seed oil, pomegranate oil, marula oil, love that oil. It has baobab oil, pumpkin oil, sunflower vitamin E, sunflower seed oil, jojoba seed oil, borage oil. Is that right? We don't know how to pronounce things here. Apple fruit stem cell extract, argon sprout stem cell extract, red algae, that is one of my favorite ingredients. It has sweet orange peel, citrus flower, and calendula. Fragrance free, love that, but it smells a little bit floral to me. I don't smell it like it's fruity, or I don't smell the citrus either. Next we have the Bodyography eye pencil, and it's a 2-pack pencil. I don't know if Bodyography is cruelty free. I've never heard of them before, but we will look into it. It doesn't seem to say so on here. Oh, just kidding, does it? No, it just says paraben free. They say that these are infused with coconut oil. We lost our cap in there. They say they're infused with coconut oil. It looks like one is black walnut and one is onyx. Didn't I get this in my other box? I feel like I got this in last month's premium box. But to be fair, I have 2 separate accounts. I'm almost 100%. Remember I was pretending to be Catherine? When I was pretending to be Catherine, I think I was like, look at this beautiful black walnut, you know? So now I think I have 2. It's not BoxyCharm's fault. I made 2 accounts, so it's totally my fault. But they feel great. I don't usually use brown pencils, but actually this color could totally be used in my brows because it's super dark and I could like lightly use it in my brows too. And then last, we have the Esmeralda by Beauty Creations. I think there's a few Esmeraldas. Someone in the comments share. How many were there supposed to be? Why can't I open this? The back does say cruelty free. I want to show you guys the colors before we go do our try-on session. Well, we're just gonna rip it. This is the palette. So with the Natasha Denona palette and this palette, I basically got 2 palettes out of it. This is very pretty. I love how colorful it is, but is the quality there? I have not heard of Beauty Creations in the past. Could be great. Could also not be great. This one is made in China, and then what was the Natasha Denona one made? This one is made in Italy. We're gonna play with this one on our eyes because I feel like more people will be getting this. Maybe I'll use one of these like underneath for like a pop of color. Discontinue if irritation occurs. Interesting that they have to say that. So we're gonna move that over to the side over there. Before we get into actually trying it, what box do you think was better? I actually think the one that we chose, the Milk Makeup, that had Yensa in it, it had Peach and Lily in it. I think that the one with the more expensive product actually turned out to be better, but we'll see in the try-on session. So if you're interested in a try-on, I'm gonna do some research so that I can tell you about the products while I'm trying it on my face. I will come back with a naked face, we'll talk all about it, we'll talk about the value, and then at the end I'll tell you what items I'm planning to keep after the try-on. If you're interested in that, I'll be back in a few moments. Hey there, interrupting your video again. This time it is for 2 Luxie eye brush sets. This I unboxed in my October box? October box, yes. We unboxed this in the October BoxyCharm box. Luxie brushes, it's a set of 5 brushes. It comes with one of my favorite Luxie brushes and then a few others, including like the pencil one, the what's that thing called? I don't know. Each one comes with its own little bag plus a little set that I think is perfect for traveling for eye brush set. I actually took it when I traveled for my birthday. So definitely very useful set of eye brushes. If you also pick the face brush set in the customization, and if you're interested, what can you customize as getting your 3 items in this box, go check out video 1 that posted on Sunday. You can win just by commenting on this video, but 2 videos are going to be randomly selected out of the 7 videos. So your best chance is to comment on all 7 videos because this might not be the one that is randomly selected. All of the rules are in the first video and also in the description box down below. And then back to your regular video. We're back with a naked face. We already used the Power Calm Hydrating Cleanser and we already used the 2-in-1 Radiance Polishing Mask. I loved both of them. I will insert videos and we will do our voiceover and talk about them. The Peach and Lily Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser has a $28 retail value. It is made in Korea. It is a K-beauty brand. Overall, this one had a 4.6 star rating with 1,792 reviewers. Positive reviewers really liked the gel texture or the milky feel, and I will agree, the first time I used it, putting it in my hand was kind of weird. It like really felt like a gel, but the second I added water, it really turned in such a cool, nice, like lathered up texture. The positive reviewers also mentioned that it was either calming or hydrating, and I would agree with those as well. There were negatives. Negatives say it doesn't remove makeup and it didn't help with acne long term. I don't know if they claim to help with acne. It doesn't seem like they do based on their bottle. And for the removing makeup, I actually double cleanse. So I used an oil to remove all of my makeup. So my face was pretty clean before I got this one on it. For me, I think most K-beauty, you should double cleanse. If you're wearing makeup, you should use an oil first and then you should use your cleanser. This brand is not only cruelty-free, it's Leaping Bunny certified, which is even better than cruelty-free because it means the entire supply chain is involved. I'm excited to keep using it. I really loved the feel of it. Do I think that it's gonna be the best cleanser for my skin type? I don't know. I think it would be better for someone with dry skin. This was in the first box, the box with the more expensive choice item. I'm so glad that I got it, so that box has already got a plus on their side. Now let's go to the Yensa product. For the Yensa Beauty Pumpkin Turmeric 2-in-1 Radiance Polishing Mask, this is a really nice mask as well. It smells so much like pumpkin. You only need to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. It's like a sugar scrub, so you put it on, you let it sit for a second, then you do circular motions with the sugar scrub. The sugar almost like melts into your skin, so it starts out a little bit scrubby, but then it turns into more of like a little silky feeling. 8 is a lucky number in Chinese culture, and that's why the Yensa products all have 8 superfoods. This particular Yensa product, it gets pretty good reviews. It has a 4.5 star rating, but there's only 53 reviewers because I feel like it's still a pretty new product. The negatives say that they don't like the scent. I loved the scent, or that it left a film or residue on their face afterwards, and I did not fully experience that. Maybe I was using warmer water or what, but I did not feel like my face felt anything afterwards. And then some of the positives said that they enjoyed it was a sugar scrub feel, that it had a nice fruity orange pumpkin scent, and I would agree with that description. It smells so good. And that it reduced redness. So the fact that it's a polishing mask but can still reduce redness, I feel like it might work for those with sensitive skin. The scrubby part was not super scrubby. Yensa is also a cruelty-free brand, and this was also in box 1, the one where we chose the more expensive choice item. I'm really loving box 1, but we've only tried 2 products so far. Now I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer so that we can do the rest of the items in the box. For the Earth Harbor product, this had a 4.7 star rating with 16 reviewers, but when I went to the site, there was no way to check on the reviews and see what the comments were, like why was it getting such a high rating. I like the way it feels. It feels to me like a pretty standard oil, but the scent is so good, and it is packed with so many great ingredients. No gluten, fair trade, vegan, cruelty-free, no GMOs, plant-based, sustainable, still small batch made, and they partner with 1% for the Planet. That is a nonprofit that is an environmental nonprofit. I love all those things. I'm a huge fan of Earth Harbor. Every time I get one in the box, I'm very excited to get it. This one came from box 2. So we do have a winner in box 2 already. I'm really loving the skincare this month. I think BoxyCharm did a good job on curating their skincare this month. For the Jouer Cosmetics Essential Lip Enhancer, this product gets pretty good reviews, 4.5 stars with 670 reviewers. It's a lot of people. Those 5-star reviews are saying holy grail, are saying the best thing I ever put on my dry lips. For the negatives, some people don't like the texture. It's a little bit thicker, so I think that I would wear this at night, not during the day. Some people also don't like the scent. It is rose scented. Rose is a divider. You love it or you hate it. If you love it, that part's not gonna bother you. And if you hate it, maybe it will bother you. I will say it was strong when I put it on, but right at this moment, it's not anything too strong. I selected this. It's not BoxyCharm's fault. I literally told them to give me this. For me, this is gonna go on to a friend or family member that can use it. The Jouer product is Leaping Bunny certified, even better than cruelty-free. The Alamar Cosmetics Pero Primero Primer. This is a cruelty-free brand as well. I only found this product on the Alamar website and BoxyCharm. I don't normally like to use those reviews, but it does get a 4.9 on the Alamar Cosmetics website with 61 reviewers. That seems pretty high. And then it gets an 86 on the BoxyCharm website percentage with 263 reviewers. When something's on a manufacturer's website, they're artificially high reviews, and when it's on a sub-box website, the reviews are lower than they normally would be because people aren't choosing this product. So sometimes they're just like, I don't want primers in my box, and then they give it 1 star. I just don't trust those reviews in general, but overall, I feel like it probably is a good product. It is so sticky on my eyes right now. So sticky. I do like that it has shea butter in it. That's a very moisturizing ingredient, but I have never felt a primer this sticky. Like, this is the stickiest. But we're gonna see if that helps with our Natasha Denona palette application. And this product came in our first box, our more expensive choice item. For the Natasha Denona Peak palette, this is also a cruelty-free brand. I used 4 out of the 5 shades. There are multiple 5 pans available. The other 4 are on Sephora's website, and those have a 4.1 star rating with 212 reviewers. But some of those include Sephora Pop Favorites came out with a single shadow that was just in the box but showed that it was part of this palette. So some of the reviews are from those users. So they didn't get to use the whole palette, they just used that one shade. A lot of the negatives were about receiving broken or damaged palettes. So you can already rule a lot of those out. We could probably bring up that total a little bit higher. And these palettes either come as 4 shimmers and 1 matte or 4 mattes and 1 shimmer. This happens to be a 4 matte and 1 shimmer. So a lot of the complaints were also there was not enough mattes or not enough shimmers, depending on which palette they ended up choosing. They were like, why isn't this split evenly 3 and 2? But a lot of people still like the quality. When I put it on my eyes, it felt like it was pretty good quality. I would say that the sticky primer, I think it made it worse for actually blending. So I would probably put the primer if I was doing a cut crease maybe, or using glitter, something. It was way too sticky for blending out the edges. I put the primer all over my eye and I regretted doing that for that reason. I felt like the shadows felt like they were good quality on the brush and on my hand. So I definitely think that it was the primer, not the shadows. I think if you're trying to get glitter to stick on you, that primer is very sticky and it'll do it. The Esmeralda 1 palette by Beauty Creations. This also gets really good reviews actually. It's a 4.4 with 36 reviewers. I honestly couldn't find a negative review for this one. They really like how it feels, and I do think it feels really smooth. I don't know what they put in here, but it does have a very smooth feel to it. They like that it's fall vibes. And I would say, yeah, it's pretty fall vibes. I thought it was easy to use. I only used it underneath my eye. The shadows don't have any names. The palette doesn't feel like it is as good as the actual shades feel. The quality of the actual shadows is really, really good. I was pretty impressed. I was not expecting much from it, but I'm very happy. So that means that box number 2, with the choice that is less expensive, has 2 quality palettes in it. I don't know, can that give it an edge? For the Bodyography pencils, they only have reviews, again, on their own site, where of course they have a 5-star rating. And then on BoxyCharm, where they have an 86% with 11,000. And I guess that's because it was in a box last time too. I don't like them. The way they swatch on my hand did not translate to my eye. I felt like I had to do some work, and the black didn't look black enough, and then I used the espresso brown in my brows, and the brows turned out a lot darker. I'm really not impressed with the formula. They do say though that they are natural, vegan, and cruelty-free makeup, so I do like that. Both of them are black, but not blackest black, and I love a really black liner, so I think if you like more of a natural looking liner, you might like the actual shades, but still, I don't think that it was gliding on very easily in either case. And this set goes into box number 2 with the item that is a cheaper choice. That's it for box number 2. We have one last item in box number 1, and it is my choice item, the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. For the Milk Makeup Kush Waterproof Mascara, this is a cruelty-free brand. It gets a 3.4 star rating with 962 reviewers. I like it. I don't love it. It's definitely not my favorite mascara, but I prefer it over a lot of other mascaras. The negative reviews say it's not waterproof, or there's a couple that said it's nothing special, but the majority said this is not waterproof. Why do they call it waterproof? Positive say it's a good formula. You get a natural length or a natural look. If you want that natural beauty look, like no makeup, it's a great mascara to wear. I did not mean to do this, but I accidentally poked my eye. So we're gonna actually show you how this mascara is not waterproof. Wow, that was dumb. Okay. You guys get a demonstration of how not waterproof it is because I accidentally poked my eye at the end. I think the color is very black. I like the feel of it. It feels like nothing is on my lashes. That's personally why I like this mascara. I don't care if it's waterproof or not. So I think if you do care that it's waterproof, you won't like it. If you don't care that it's waterproof and you like a natural look or a natural feel, so you don't feel like you have like caked on mascara, you would probably love it. Another reason I like it is it has hemp oil in it that conditions your lashes, and I do think that my lashes feel better when I use anything with oils and conditioners like that. So now let's talk about money because it's important. We're gonna start with the first box. This is the box that had the Milk Makeup mascara for $24. That was my $24 choice. The Natasha Denona palette is $48. Peach and Lily is $28. The Yensa Beauty is $45. And the Alamar Cosmetics primer is $15 for a total value of $160 for box number 1. But what is the value to me? Actually, all of it. Love this. This smelled like pumpkin and cloves. Amazing. It made my face feel amazing. Great palette, perfect for travel. I already own this. I buy it with my own money, so going over there. And I will use this for glitter. I don't like the way that it worked with shadows. I'm usually not a shadow primer girl. I like to use concealer for my shadows instead of primers, especially I don't really love the grippy primers, but this feels like a glitter glue, so that's how I'm gonna end up using it. $160 of value. Box number 2 had the Jouer Lip Enhancer for $17, and that was my choice item, less than the Milk Makeup. It also had the Natasha Denona palette for $48. It had the Earth Harbor Helios Anti-Pollution Youth Ampoule, also $48. It had the Esmeralda by Beauty Creations for $13.99, and the way this palette performed for $13.99 is incredible. We're gonna round up and say $14 though. Last, we had the Bodyography Eye Pencil pack of 2 for $16 for a total retail value of $143. So this box did not have a better value, and together the items that were not the choice items did not have a better value. Technically, the other box had more expensive items. But what was the value to me in box 2? $14 steal of a palette, definitely keeping that. Natasha Denona, we already talked about it, definitely keeping that. I love Earth Harbor, this one smells great as well, keeping that. I don't know. They look so good on my hand, and I'm just wondering if maybe it's the shadows or primer I have on my eye not letting them perform properly. We're probably gonna give them a chance again. I'm gonna put them over here. But I do not like my eyeliner on my eye right now. I am just saying that. Right now, I do not like the way this looks. We're gonna give them a chance. I made this as my choice. It's not BoxyCharm's fault, but no, I don't want this because of the ingredients. That's a personal preference. I'm not saying it's a bad product. In fact, so many reviews said this is a holy grail product for moisturizing their lips, but I just personally don't use beeswax. So for me, this is gonna go to a family member or a friend. Total retail value for me on this one is $126. Still good. BoxyCharm, I'm loving both of the November boxes. I paid $25 for this box. I got over $100 for both. There's only one item, and I chose it that I'm not gonna keep and use again. Plus I got my 25% off of Natasha Denona purchase, and hopefully it's eligible on the palette that I want, because that's even more savings. I am so happy for November. What box would you prefer? Let me know in the comments down below. The Milk Makeup gets a really bad rating. I just happen to like it, so I feel like probably most people unboxing it are not gonna like it, especially if they really wanted a waterproof mascara, because that seems to be the reason why people don't like it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.